All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're looking live at the scene and the sights of tonight's game between the Gaylord St. Mary Snowbirds and the Mancelona Lady Ironmen. I want to welcome you into the Next Level Broadcasting pregame show built by J&J Construction. And J&J Construction, as always, bringing you Snowbird basketball here on a Thursday night. The Gaylord St. Mary girls team will be looking to keep their perfect season underway here tonight with a win over the Mancelona Ironmen. Charles Strelo along with Nick Wenzel here from the Monsignor Kaminsky Gymnasium. Nick, we should have a pretty fun game here tonight between the Snowbirds and the Ironmen. Gaylord St. Mary, they had a commanding win 2 nights ago over at Bel Air against a good quality Ski Valley opponent. The Snowbirds are looking to go 2-0 on the week and 4-0 on the season with yet another conference win. If they're able to get this one here tonight, it would be their 3rd conference win. As always on the pregame show, Nick, we want to talk about this sharpshooting Snowbird team because they certainly are able of filling up the basket with made three-point shots. As we always, over-under made three-pointers tonight for the Snowbirds. I'm going to set it at 8. What do you think? Higher or lower?
Higher.
Higher than 8 made three-pointers tonight. Nick Wenzel going out on a limb, but maybe not, as the Mancelona Ironmen will be taking on the Snowbirds tonight. This will be the other team contending with the Snowbirds here this evening as we get a shot of the Lady Ironmen warming up here, going through some rebounding drills and some free throws. The Ironmen come in looking to knock off the proverbial top team in the Ski Valley Conference in the Gaylord St. Mary Snowbirds. A tall task at hand will be representing standing in the way of the Ironmen, and that is this Gaylord St. Mary Snowbird offense, which they can score in bunches, Nick. It'll be interesting to see if Mancelona can handle the flurry of the Snowbirds' offensive punch, and then can Mancelona also handle the pressure that the Snowbird defense puts on their opponents. We're going to go ahead and step aside. When we come back, the J&J Construction pregame show rolls along here on Next Level Broadcasting's presentation of Gaylord St. Mary Girls Varsity Basketball. We'll be back after this.
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today.
All right, welcome back into the J&J Construction pregame show. There's the shot of the Snowbirds getting ready to do battle tonight against the Mancelona Lady Ironmen. Charles Strelo along with Nick Wenzel here. We thank you for tuning in to the Next Level Broadcasting pregame show built by J&J Construction. Should have a fun game in store for everybody tuning in tonight. As always, Nick, it is one of those games that you just got to watch and find out. You really don't know what will be in store. That's why you watch the game.
Yep, absolutely. Like you said earlier when you mentioned that the Gaylord St. Mary's had a bunch of sharpshooters. You got to watch out for players like Peyton Glasby. You got Kaylee Jeffers. You got Elia Cook. You got Emery Blues shooting sharp threes out there beyond the 3 arc. You just got to watch out, for things like that. Because if Mancelona doesn't see that coming, you got to watch out.
Let us know where you're tuning in from tonight on the YouTube chat line as well, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate knowing where you're watching from. Once again, the pregame show built by J&J Construction. J&J Construction helping people get from their current home to their dream home, trusted by builders, financiers, subcontractors, and most importantly, their clients. That's you. This is the Snowbird basketball pregame show built by J&J Construction. We're going to send it over to public address announcer Heather Glasby as we get ready for the Ironmen and the Snowbirds here on Next Level Broadcasting. Okay, now for your starting lineups here tonight, presented by J&J Construction, getting you ready for the game. First of all, for Mancelona, starting at guard will be number 3, Aaliyah Grody. Next up, number 15, Peyton Durr. After that is number 20, Taylor Belangia. Number 24, Lucy Griffor. And 44, Amelia Reynolds. For the Gaylord St. Mary girls starting lineups, we will send it over to Nick Wenzel. Nick Wenzel for the Snowbird starters. Take it away.
We have starting the lineup, number 0, Sahara Wells. Number 11, or number 3, my correction, Peyton Glasby. We got number 12, Emery Bloost. You got number 13, Alara Cook. Number 24, Kaylee Jeffers. And your coaches are
Pat
Schultz, Ken Bloost, and assistant coach Jim Jeffers.
All right, so starting lineups, all the pleasantries taken care of. We're ready for some basketball here between the Snowbirds and Ironman. Officials tonight are Rick Seal, Doug Curtis, and Scott Hankins. Very veteran officiating crew here tonight. Looking forward to what should be a great night of high school girls varsity basketball in the Ski Valley. Once again, if you're just now joining us, it'll be Glasby and Durr to jump it up at half court.
We also have a new add-on tradition to our Snowbird team. Our new coach assistant over there, Carly Pratt.
And this one's no good. On the first possession of the game for the Snowbirds, Kaylee Jeffers wasn't able to hit the left-handed layup. Mancelona playing 1-3-1 zone defense on this first possession here for the Snowbirds. Jeffers penetrates it, kicks to Bloost. Bloost goes to the corner to Sahara Wells. Sahara Wells coming off an excellent 14-point game against the Bel Air Eagles on Tuesday night. She scored all those points off the bench, Nick, and she was a key contributing factor to that St. Mary large win over Bel Air this past Tuesday night.
She was. You got to look out for them. They could be fast and it could be dangerous.
Bloost working around the screen up top from Glasby. Glasby being defended by a couple of Mancelona Lady Ironmen. You'll hear me say that quite often tonight, as that is the principle that the zone relies on, being able to send multiple bodies at the ball handler. As the Snowbirds still working it around here, showing some extreme patience. A 60-second possession so far to begin this game, as I thought Bloost would take that one. Jeffers will take it, and she's going to bury the three-pointer. Nothing but nylon for Jeffers and the Snowbirds to start.
Beautiful shot there by Jeffers. Like I said earlier, you got to watch out for the sharpshooters because Kaylee Jeffers could be one of them.
Here come the Lady Ironmen with their first possession at it. Already a minute and 20 seconds into this first quarter. That was a long and lengthy Snowbird first possession. That's exactly how they want it to go. Durr puts up the three, off the rim, no good. Rebound comes out to Alara Cook, and the Snowbirds are moving with some pace right now. No numbers on the break, so Jeffers wisely pulls it around. Swung over to Jeffers. Now she'll have to track it down. Driving into the paint, jump stop, swing to Bloost. Wide open three from the top of the key, off the mark. Alara Cook has the rebound, fall into her hands. That's the second rebound of the game for Cook, and she'll go to the line for an opportunity for 2 points. Foul against the Lady Ironman on Jalia Kraft. Or excuse me, what's that? First foul against Kraft. Free throw is no good for Cook. Second free throw, around and out. Rebounded by Belangia. Nearly stolen away by Cook. We've got a hell ball possession arrow. We'll keep it here in favor of the Lady Ironmen. Nick, what are you seeing here so far so early? A lot of aggression out there by the Snowbirds, right?
Absolutely. They are working their best and working their hardest to get that ball back.
Inbounded to Belangia. She'll find it stolen away by Bloost. Jeffers with it with a one-on-one opportunity into Durr. Can't finish it off the window. Rebounded by Taylor Belangia. Here come the Ironmen. Belangia dribbling through the St. Mary pressure. Drops a pass down nicely to Grody. And Grody scores the first basket of the game for the Ironmen.
What a throw by Glasby.
Let's see if the Snowbirds have a response after Mancelona has made their first field goal. Sticking with this 1-3-1 defense up top. Glasby running the baseline, puts up the three. Corner pocket, three ball. You can count that one. Two made three-pointers for the Snowbirds tonight. It goes all the way down court. Pass intended for Kraft. And it's a turnover. We've got 2-3. Check that. Two Snowbirds coming in here. Amani Switalski and Lily Keister coming in for the Lady Ironman from Mancelona. Let's see if we have a number for 53, Nick. We don't. We'll get that at halftime as Jeffers works the elbow area. Glasby drives baseline, puts up the runner, and scores it. That's 5 straight points for Peyton Glasby.
Yeah, if anybody knows what number 53 is and what the name is, please let us know in the text line.
Jeffers launches the three. Keister on the offensive putback, and it's a 10-2 lead. The Snowbirds have scored 7 straight. Stolen away. Switalski puts it up, and it's a layup drill right now for the Snowbirds. As Omani Switalski is in the scoring column, it's a turnover by the Ironmen. Snowbirds will get it back. We've got a full timeout taken here by head coach Isaac Belangia, and the Mancelona Lady Ironmen are going to try and settle themselves back into this game. Snowbirds up 12-2, Nick. And this pressure also, the Snowbirds have knocked down some three-pointers here early. A lot starting to snowball going against Mancelona.
Absolutely. There's a bunch of mistakes being made, and Mancelona's getting a bunch of turnovers, and that's not what you want to see there in the start of the first quarter.
It's just very hard to play against this St. Mary team when they get it rolling. When those shots start falling from deep and they're able to set up their pressure, it's tough.
It is. And as fast as the Snowbirds are putting it on them, they just gotta keep up and try to find momentum.
Checking in on some other scores from around Next Level Broadcasting here tonight. We've got Elk Rapids and Kalkaska boys going on right now. We also have Harbor Springs and Charlevoix going on right now. 21-17 over in favor of Harbor Springs at Charlevoix, and Elk Rapids and Kalkaska has just tipped off. If you're just now tuning in, the Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbird girls, they've been really on a roll here to start this first quarter, led by Peyton Glasby. She's got 5 points already for the Snowbirds after a strong start. One more to Glasby. She'll put up another three off the back, no good. Omani Switalski clears the offensive rebound. Snowbirds with it, another chance up top. Jeffers puts up the three, and it's good.
That's her second three of the night.
It is. Now Jeffers with 6 points, and we've got, let's see what we've got. We've got a timeout. I could have sworn that we heard somebody calling for a timeout. It'll be inadvertent whistle, and Mancelona will have it back to inbound here.
Not sure what happened there.
Looks like we've got a couple of feet getting tangled up there, and it was Emery Bloost and Peyton Durr, and it will be Mancelona basketball as it went off of the foot of Bloost, says our sideline official Doug Curtis. Here is Lucy Grifford dribbling it up, now passes it over to Belangia. Durr has it on the elbow. Going down to Belangia, trying to go baseline, and we've got a hell ball possession error. We'll keep it here with the Ironmen. Inside it goes, stolen away. Emery Blues with it, one-on-one versus Aaliyah Grody. Blues crosses over, flips it up, and flips it in. First basket of the game for Emery Blues. She gets this takeaway and the basket. 17-2 now in favor of the Snowbirds. 3 ball from the corner is just a little short for Peyton Durr. Here come the Snowbirds. Jeffers drops it over to Blues. One more up top to Glasby. She'll put it on the deck after the head and shoulder fake. Jeffers fires from deep, around and out. Rebound comes out to Glasby, and the Snowbirds have another chance at it. Mancelona not playing the Snowbirds to drive, but Glasby will put up the 3. No good. Rebounded. Comes down to Lucy Graffor for the Ironmen. Crossover at half court, and we've got a carrying violation called, says our sideline official Scott Hankins here. And it'll be a turnover. We've got a substitution coming in for the Snowbirds. It will be Lily Keister checking back in. 2:35 remaining in this opening quarter. Gaylord St. Mary already with 3 made three-pointers here tonight. 2 for Kaylee Jeffers. She's the leading scorer with 6. Peyton Glasby drops a nice pass down to Lily Keister and assist to Glasby. Basket to Keister. 4 points now for Lily. Inbounded here to Graffor. Up to Durr. Grody with the baseline jump shot. Kicks it back out to Graffor. And let's see if they call that a 3. It's a long 2. So Graffor is able to get into the scoring column with that 18-foot 2-point shot. Alira Cook with the basketball up top. She's going to drive in, swing it back to Jeffers. One more to Glasby in the corner. Cook tries to force a pass down low to Switalski, and it's deflected out of bounds by the Ironmen. Blues returning for the Snowbirds. Alira Cook inbounding. Up top it goes to Emery Bloost. Cook catches on the corner. Cook drives and drops a pass to Switalski down low. Lily Keister has the offensive rebounding opportunity. It will not go down. It looks like it will stay here in possession of the Snowbirds, Nick, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Glasby catches in the corner. Ooh, nice play in the passing lane by Durr, but Blues somehow able to come away with it. Down low, and this one is handled by Keister. On the ricochet, Snowbird swinging around. Blues has it. I think the Mancelona sideline wanted a travel call there as Glasby looks for an open teammate. Another long and lengthy possession for the Snowbirds here. Keister flashes to the high post. She's fouled. This should be called in the act of shooting, and it looks like it will be. That foul is called against Peyton Durr. That's her first personal foul. Lily Keister will take a trip to the free throw line. Nick, we've got a sizable student section here tonight for the Gaylord St. Mary Snowbirds.
We do. We want to give a shout out to Thomas Jacobson over there. Happy to see him back and doing well.
Certainly is indeed, as Keister unable to get either free throw. Snowbirds still haven't made a free throw here tonight. Inbounded to Graffor and tapped out of bounds by Keister. Good hands by her.
Yeah.
Nick, I believe 53 is Amelia Reynolds.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that is because the Ironmen have 2 number 24s listed on their roster. Lucy Graffor was a starter. So I'm just using my process of elimination here tonight.
Yep.
We'll double check that, though, after we take this commercial break. You're watching Next Level Broadcasting's presentation of girls varsity high school basketball. Stay tuned. Okay, welcome back. About 25 seconds remaining here in this opening quarter. It's Emory Bluest up top. Mancelona Ironmen defense just kind of allowing the Snowbirds to dribble down this clock. Now 10 seconds for the Snowbirds. Bluest has it and gets it back, almost stolen away by Mancelona. Glasby wide open to beat the clock, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Ironmen, and that's how this quarter will go into the books. It is 19-4 after one. The Snowbirds with a commanding start to this one. They've knocked down a plethora of three-pointers so far. Nick, it looks like you might be right on the money as you predicted more than 8 three-pointers made here tonight. Snowbirds already with 3. We'll step aside and be back with the second quarter action coming up after this.
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction.
Okay, welcome back in. Officially the second quarter of play here from the Monsignor Kaminsky Gymnasium. Charles Terrell along with Nick Wenzel, Snowbirds and Ironmen. Snowbirds up by 15 points here after 8 minutes of play. Mancelona staying in this zone defensive look. It's Jeffers, now corner goes to Glasby. Snowbirds will work this one around the perimeter, and it's nicely played by Mancelona. I believe Amelia Reynolds there was able to get the steal. Stolen away back though by Bluest. Corner goes to Glasby. Head and shoulder fake, put it on the deck. Kick back to Jeffers, she'll drive in. And a reversal now to Bluest.
Good hands by Blues to keep that one.
Yeah, Nick, that looks like a catch that Monroe St. Brown makes.
Yeah.
Bluest, Cook, Sotalski, Glasby, and Jeffers, the 5 on the floor for Gaylord St. Mary. Another nice play by the Ironman defense to knock that one out of bounds. To our understanding, that is Amelia Reynolds who did that. Belongia inbound, stolen away by Jeffers. She scores the first Snowbird basket of the second quarter. Kaylee Jeffers now with 8 points to lead all scorers in tonight's game. Putting the 3 ball up a little bit strong there by Graffour. Glasby with it, guarded by 2 Ironmen. Swings it over to Jeffers. Down low it goes to Switalski, and Nick, that's just a tough catch there. Amani just kind of had it go right through her hands.
Yeah.
She'll make that catch, though, next time, right?
Yep. Too much mustard on that.
You're a mustard or a ketchup guy, Nick?
I'm a catch-up guy.
Is that because when you put too much mustard, it makes the basketball hard to catch?
Maybe.
Okay. Inbounded here to Griffor. Back to Belangia. The two of them will work to bring this basketball up the court for the Ironmen across the timeline. Minute and 30 into this second quarter of play. This is Belangia working against Bloost. 3-ball up. No good. Who's got the rebound? It comes out to Peyton Durr. And we've got a miscommunication here on the baseline. It'll go back over to the Snowbirds here. Mancelona, it appears, Nick, just having a hard time getting settled down and into this game. Still looking to try and figure out this Snowbird defensive pressure, and the schematics of that make it hard to adjust to.
Yeah, the Snowbirds' power has just turned on the pressure switch from the start.
Back to Glasby in the corner. And we've got 3 seconds in the lane called against Alira Cook. Baseline official Scotty Hankins, he'll ring you up if you're in and camping out in the lane. We saw a call in the JV game, and got to respect that, as many officials will no longer. Watch out for that 3-second call. Seems like it's a forgotten art, as is the art of post play in today's day and age, but you got to respect it when you see it, Nick.
Yes, sir.
Here's Emery Bloost with it at the controls for the Snowbirds. Swing it over to Alira Cook in the corner.
Emery Blues dribbling up the floor here. We got Jeffers.
Jeffers, Bloost. We got a foul here coming against the Ironmen. This will be on Peyton Durr. That'll be her second personal. It'll be the first, I believe, the first team foul here of this second quarter for Mancelona. Jeffers trying to penetrate. Swings it to Bloost. Jeffers puts up the floater, no good in the lane. She gets her own miss, and she's fouled. So Kaylee Jeffers will go to the free throw line. So far in the game, she is the leading scorer with 8 points. If she can knock down a pair, she'll have the double figures and be the first player there as well, Nick.
Absolutely.
She's got 2 made three-pointers and 1 field goal, and now she's got a free throw to go along with that as well.
Like I said, you got to watch out for the 3 players. You got Jeffers, Emery Bloost, Lyra Cook, and Peyton Glasby out there.
Second free throw is also good, and Jeffers now with 10 points. Pass up ahead for the Ironmen. They're going to drop this one down to Grody. Peyton Durr tries to go back inside to Grody, but it's stolen away by Kaylee Jeffers. It's an uneven numbered 2-on-3 break. Snowbirds are going to set this one up. Nope, never mind. Glasby's going to penetrate the paint. No good on the layup attempt. And here comes Belangia crossing over at half court. Off of the shoulders of Grody, Peyton Durr has it off the backboard, and she's knocked down. Cook's on the deck. Wow, Nick, that was a physical sequence.
Yeah. It's getting chippy out there a little bit.
Let's see if this intensity continues to ramp up. I think the Snowbirds got to drive that lane right there. You know, I think Gaylord St. Mary is, I don't want to say passive because they're doing well and executing at a high efficiency, but Mancelona giving them a lot of room to attack that upper part of the zone. Let's see if the Snowbirds make an adjustment there as this one's intercepted by Alira Cook. Good job of transition defense by Mancelona. Bloost looks at the 3. Jeffers puts it on the deck. Kick to Glasby. She'll pull the 3. You betcha.
I believe that's number
2
for Peyton.
And she has 8 points to lead the way. Bloost gets the thievery and the basket.
Just a friendly reminder for those that didn't get to see the last game at Bel Air for the girls, Peyton Glasby did get her 1,000 point.
She did, and they played a great game at Bel Air. But she actually got that 1,000th point before the Bel Air game, Nick, actually last Friday at Pelston.
At Pelston.
So with the Snowbirds up 28-4, we're going to go ahead, step aside, and come back after these messages.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Boyne City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials.
We're going to bring you back in here real quickly as the Ironmen are getting ready to inbound this basketball here into the hands of Taylor Durr, guarded up tight and closely by Jeffers. Now Grody swings it down low. Here's a nice baseline drop step move, no good for Belangia. Blust with a one-on-one against Durr. Euro steps it in for two. Swift of foot move by Emery Blust, and she now has 6 points. Jeffers lifts and fires from three, no good. Gets, and Blust comes down with it. Down low, the Snowbirds go to Keister, and she's fouled. Foul will be on Belangia. That'll be her first personal foul. Lily Keister going back to the free throw line. And this time she's unable to knock this one down. Maybe the one thing the Snowbirds can improve on so far here tonight is their free throw shooting, Nick.
Absolutely. That's the one thing that counts for the winning games is free throws.
Second free throw. Ooh, nice hometown bounce for Lily Keister, and it drops in for her. And for Keister, that is her 5th point of the contest. Down low to Sahara Wells, and Wells scores again. Check that. First time she's scored as she enters the scoring book with her first 2 points. Up top to Graffour. Finds Grody. Swung to Peyton Durr for the 12-foot baseline shot, and she's fouled on the closeout by Lily Keister. So that'll be the first personal foul against Lily Keister, and will send Peyton Durr to the free throw line for the Mancelona Lady Ironmen. First free throws of the game for Mancelona coming here. If you're just now joining us, it was 19-4 at the end of the first quarter of play, as this one's wide left. And the Snowbirds in this second quarter so far have outscored Mancelona 14-0. Second free throw, no good for Peyton Durr, but it's tracked down in the corner by Graffour.
Mancelona's just trying to look for hope right now.
Yep, here's Belangia up top, finds Peyton Durr, back to Grody. Briefly to Amelia Reynolds. Let's see where the Ironmen want to go here. Nearly stolen away by Sahara Wells, and let's see what the call is here. Off of Mancelona, so Snowbird basketball here via the turnover. It's Kaylee Jeffers, Peyton Glasby, Alira Cook, Lily Keister, and Sahara Wells, the 5 on the floor for the Snowbirds right now, with 2 minutes and just under 20 seconds left to go in this first half of play. And this one's tapped out of bounds. Nicely done there by Taylor Belangia to get her hands on that pass, preventing the Snowbirds from getting that ball to the corner. Emery Blust will check in and replace Kaylee Jeffers. 2:10 left to go in this quarter. Right there, Nick, I think the Snowbirds have to penetrate that space, as Cook just tried to do so there. Glasby has it knocked away and out of bounds. He'll stay here with the Snowbirds.
They're rediscussing it here. Peyton Glasby's like, it wasn't on, it didn't go out on me. Want to give a shout out to our officials tonight, doing a great job seeing everything correctly.
And they're seeing everything correctly, courtesy of our friends at the Gaylord Eye Care Center. Nick, if you're an official, spectator, fan, player, or a viewer watching at home, you can head on into the Gaylord Eye Care Center for a free eye consultation. Tell them we at Next Level Broadcasting sent you. As Alira Cook puts this one up and no good. Rebound by Grody into the hands now of Belangia. Here come the Lady Ironmen, and we've got a carrying violation called. This is the second carry we've seen called tonight against Mancelona. Might be something that they can clean up via some film study.
Yeah, they're doing everything they can to try and get back in this game because they're struggling with the turnovers and they're having just a rough time right now.
That time the Snowbirds tried to attack that gap. Here's Blues. She'll take the 3 ball, and it's off the heel, no good. Cook has the rebound for the Snowbirds. Puts it up, can't get it to drop, and it's into the hands of Belangia, but it's stolen away, kicked around. We've got players on the deck and diving on the floor. Possession arrow awarded to the Ironmen. So we'll go to the arrow to defer, and Mancelona has the alternative possession.
Jeffers will check back into the game for Glasby. And it's intercepted by Emery Bloost. Bloost tries to find Alaire Cook. Back to Bloost. Over to Jeffers. No good for the 3 attempt. It's going to stay with White. To inbound, it will be Alaire Cook. Throws it out to Jeffers. Jeffers looks for Cook.
And we got this one staying here in the possession of the Snowbirds. 54 seconds left to go in this first half of play, Nick. Thinking like a made 3-pointer here? What do you think?
Absolutely. I'm going to say Jeffers for 3.
Okay. Down low they go to Lily Keister. Nice zone execution there by the Snowbird offense. Stolen away by Bloost on the inbound pass. It doesn't get any easier than that, Nick.
No, free basket. Take or do.
Yeah. 8 points now for Bloost. And this one should be going the other way. Snowbird basketball. Indeed it is. 25 seconds left to go here in this first half.
Mancelona still trying to look for hope to hold on here in this
We don't
game.
have the clock running right now. I wonder why.
No, our clock's not running.
I think Peyton Glasby was waiting to check into the game,
There we go.
and the officials didn't, or the baseline official inbounded the basketball and let the Snowbirds inbound the basketball before Glasby checked in.
Yeah,
So they'll make the substitution there, Glasby for Cook.
that's what Jeffers just said down there. She's like, I forgot to inbound the ball.
Yeah. So with Snowbirds likely taking the last shot of this first half, Nick, let's see what they opt to set up here. Mancelona staying with this 1-3-1 zone look. Bloost dribbles it over to the right side, and it's nearly taken away. Bloost gets on the ground for it. Keister saves into the hands of Wells. She'll swing to Jeffers. Under 5 to play. One more to Glasby. Puts up the 3 ball. You can count that one. This time, Peyton Glasby beats the buzzer and knocks down a 3 before the end of the first half. And the Snowbirds take a 42-4. Let's take another look at this one, Nick, because this play deserves a replay.
That was a beautiful made shot by Glasby to end the quarter.
Well, Glasby knocks it down. We had a technical difficulty getting that replay out there for you, but the Snowbirds take a 40-4 lead into the halftime locker room. Nick, they outscore the Mancelona Ironmen 21-0 in that second quarter, and they have seriously played some good basketball here tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll have the Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport halftime show coming up for you after the break.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Point City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today.
Now's the time to fly from your Northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport, TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Point City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today.
Now's the time to fly from your Northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport, TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Point City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
Now's the time to fly from your Northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport, TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Point City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
Now's the time to fly from your Northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport, TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
All right, welcome back in to the halftime show here on Next Level Broadcasting, presented by the Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport. We want to thank the Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport for making this halftime show possible and all the games here so far this season on Next Level Broadcasting possible. It's one of those things where if you're looking to fly in or out of northern Michigan this winter, if you're looking to beat the next huge snowfall, then the Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport, you can go right on their website right now. Go to tvcairport.com, look at those upcoming flights, and then get out of town. Maybe put your feet in the sand somewhere. Maybe hook into a giant barracuda deep sea fishing somewhere, courtesy of the Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport. Nick, I know you've got some travel plans coming up, and the TVC Cherry Capital Airport will certainly be servicing you on your way to vacation. And just like me, just a couple weeks ago, getting out of town for a couple of days, the TVC Airport, or TVC Cherry Capital Airport, made that possible for me to do, and they can for you too. So, Nick, as we break down the score here, it's a 40-4 game. Gaylord St. Mary Snowbirds really exerting their dominance. That defensive pressure and intensity has been up to par, but I think the offensive output here tonight, they've come out, they've made some more three-pointers than we saw them make 2 nights ago at Bel Air, and I think that extra kick into high gear on the offensive side of things really makes this team tough to beat.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the Snowbirds are uncontrollable. They're dangerous. They can shoot. They got speed. You know, they know how to get layups in. They know how to sneak into the center for twos. You know, they can do anything at most. But, you know, you just gotta if you're Mancelona, you know, you're just trying to find that hope right now and trying to hold on in this game because they're really struggling with the momentum right now with the turnovers and the not getting shots off.
We're going to go ahead and go and fly around northern Michigan via nextlevelbroadcasting.net, courtesy of the Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport, one of our favorite segments, and look at some of the other scores on tonight. Harbor Springs and Charlevoix. Harbor Springs with a commanding 48-25 lead over the Charlevoix Raiders in the fourth quarter. And it looks like we're at halftime of the Elk Rapids and Kalkaska game. Shane Smith and Tom Clementson down there doing that one. That game appears to be 23-19 at half. So a close contest down there between the Elks and the Blazers. And, well, check that. It's actually 25-21 between Kalkaska and Elk Rapids at half, Nick. So that's the Flying Around Northern Michigan, brought to you by Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport during this TVC Cherry Capital halftime show here on Next Level Broadcasting. Both teams are back out on the floor, Nick, and or check the YouTube chat to see where people are tuning in from.
We got nobody so far.
Not yet.
Here's a question for you, Charles, while we got a quick second.
All right, what you got?
For our TVC Traverse City Airport,
yeah,
where would you like to fly to and from?
Ooh, can I answer that at the end of the third quarter, Nick?
Absolutely.
Go ahead, Nick. Yeah, Blues just working this ball around. Snowbirds trying to penetrate this zone defense. They've done a good job, and they've also made some couple perimeter shots from deep as well, like Glasby did right before the first half expired.
Blues finds Glasby.
Glasby sends it over to Jeffers, and another long possession. Snowbirds' first possession of the game lasted over 1 minute, Nick.
Yeah. Glasby.
Jeffers will launch off to the left. Rebound by Kraft. And this one goes down. Kraft has it. Outside to Lucy Griffour. Griffour not able to knock it down.
That's going to be Snowbird ball. Hand it back over to Glasby.
It will be Bloost, Jeffers, Sahara Wells, and Alira Cook getting the start here in this second half. Stolen away by Grief-4. Now it's Taylor Belanger bringing it up the floor for the Ironmen. And we got a foul or a travel? What do we got? Looks like we got a foul called against Peyton Glasby.
Yep. Pushing the back, looks like. Looks like
3 ball, a little too strong by Durr. And this one swung around the perimeter. Grief-4 now over to the 9th grader, Aaliyah Grody, playing out here tonight. Get moved up from JV. As we've got a hell ball arrow keeping it here with the Lady Ironmen.
the game is still continuing to heat on here. It's getting a little feisty out there.
We've got a timeout taken by head coach Isaac Belangia for Mancelona. And as they take a timeout, the 30-second variety, we'll keep it right here. And we want to tell you about Mama Leone's restaurant here in Gaylord, Michigan. Listen, Mama Leone's has some of the best homemade Italian cuisine you can find. And did you know that they also offer catering, Nick?
I did not.
So say you got a big Christmas party or an event going on this winter, you can call Mama Leone's and get them to make their delicious food. You can go right in and pick it up. Don't have to worry about cooking for that holiday party that you're planning. Mama Leone's has got you covered with everything on their menu available for catering. And, well, I mean, if I was getting something catered, Mama Leone's would be the first place that I would choose. And then I would get so much food I wouldn't have to leave the house for a week because I'd be just able to eat and eat and eat.
Hey, don't forget, there's one other place that has really good pizza.
We'll get to that in the fourth quarter as the Snowbirds find Alira Cook all the way down the floor, and Cook able to knock it in for the score.
We do have some shout-outs. We have Jack Cordy saying, Nick Wenzel, I'm here. Oh, it is really 40-4. I had Mama Leone's for breakfast this morning. It was so good.
How about that?
That's kind of neat.
Jack, if you're listening, tell us what your favorite menu item at Mama Leone's is. And if anyone hasn't had Mama Leone's, you can kind of give a review on what's good and what they should try the next time or for the first time that they get an opportunity to try and, well, just stop in and take a bite of greatness.
Tell them Next Level sent you.
Emery Bloost with it up top, swings over to Jeffers. She'll drive, put up the left-handed leaner, no good, but Cook is trying to clean it up. Glasby has the offensive rebound. Swung over to freshly checked into the game, Nona Skoronski, but Peyton Durer is able to tap it away. We've got a foul here called against Skoronski. Nick, that was a wild sequence of events there as we had a turnover, potentially another turnover, and then a foul within about a 4-second sequence.
Absolutely. We have another shout-out from Glory Days, a St. Mary's alum watching from Metro Detroit.
We got Kaylee Jeffers attacking the rack with a vengeance, and she'll go to the free throw line for a pair of free throws. Jeffers so far in the game, Nick, would you believe it if I told you that she's the leading scorer tonight?
Really?
Yep,
How
she
many
is.
points does she have?
Well, she's going to the free throw line right now. That right there, to my tally, makes 11 points.
That's pretty good. We have back in for Glasby, Keister.
Snowbirds with 7 players that have scored so far in the game. It's pretty good when you have 8 players on the roster, Nick.
Absolutely.
Jeffers now with a dozen to lead all scorers. Snowbirds up by a cool, fresh 40 points. Grody comes near side. Down low it goes. Flipping it up and getting hit hard is Taylor Durr. This foul looks like it's going to be on Alira Cook, Nick.
Yep.
Nick, any more comments in the chat line that we need to get caught up on?
Jack Cordy says, lunch, pizza, and breadsticks. Dinner, more pizza and breadsticks.
So, Jack, I'm going to take it that you had pizza and breadsticks for breakfast. I think that's a safe assumption to make. We do want to say that we have now initiated the running clock since the Snowbirds are up by 40 points or more at any point in time, as Durr makes 2 free throws, 35-6. And for Durr, that is her 4th point of the contest. Snowbirds whipping this one around the perimeter. Skoronski with the basketball. Ooh, that one goes out of bounds.
A little bit too much mustard on that pass.
Nick, I think that could be a tagline, man. I've never heard anybody else say mustard on the pass. That looked like a travel, but it's stolen away by Bloost. I've heard overcooked it, too much sauce on it, too much steam. That was a fastball. Outside of you, my man, I really don't think I've heard somebody say too much mustard on it.
You want me to change that, or does that sound perfect?
No, dude, that's you. I mean, that's a potential trademark for you, mister.
I can change it.
Glasby inbounds to Skoronski. Under 3 to go here in this 3rd quarter of play. If you're just now tuning in, it was 40-4 at halftime. Not too much scoring has happened here in the 3rd quarter, as that one is out of bounds. Looks like Skoronski had a toe on the baseline when she tried to save that. Nick, I got to get used to not stopping the clock.
Yeah.
This game is going to fly by, as there's a 3-pointer knocked in by Durr.
Mancelona finally found signs of life.
And Durr has 7 of the 9 Mancelona Ironmen points. So Switalski catches on the baseline. It'll stay here. Kaylee Jeffers checking in for Skoronski.
Speaking of Jeffers, we have Olivia Jeffers. Me and Liam are watching from home. Go Chicken Go. I don't know where you came up with that name, Livy, but I like it.
Also like the breaded chicken marsala at Mama Leone's. That's very good as well.
I bet you that's what she was meaning.
We got a hold called against the Snowbirds. Loose ball foul. Back over to Mancelona. Griefor bringing it down. Gets a high ball screen from Grody. Durr has the hot hand. She's going to put another one up, and wow, back-to-back triples for Peyton Durr. She now has 10.
Sahara Wells puts it up and in for 2.
Yeah, nice answer back by Wells and the Snowbirds. They needed that one. Wells has 4 points in the game. And Nick, I can't say enough how influential Sahara Wells was against Bel Air on Tuesday night, as this one's tapped away from behind. It should stay here with the Snowbirds, and indeed it does, as the clock checked
and it
that.
does not, yeah.
My error, it'll be Mancelona basketball.
It was off on Sahara.
Griefor bringing it down for Mancelona. Peyton Durr has 10 of the 12 Mancelona points. Putting on an offensive clinic here in this 3rd quarter, rebounded by Keister. She'll outlet it up the floor to Jeffers. It's a 4-on-3 break for Gaylord St. Mary. They're going to pull this one back out and take the last shot of the quarter, Nick. What do you think, 3-pointer or layup?
I think it's going to be a 3-pointer. Give it to Glasby for 3.
Under 15 seconds now for the Snowbirds. They beat the buzzer with a 3-pointer at the end of the 2nd quarter.
Give it to Peyton.
One more to Glasby in the corner. She'll set and fire and knock it down. Peyton Glasby drills another quarter-ending 3-pointer. And the Snowbirds take a 49-12 lead into the final frame here. Glasby with 11 points in the game. And we're going to go ahead and step aside. We'll be back with the 4th quarter coming up after this.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Point City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced.
Okay, welcome back in. And we've got a travel called against the Snowbirds.
Yep, against Skoronsky.
We'll make it official here. It is the fourth quarter of play. Yes, that is correct. The game flying by here this evening, courtesy of a running clock situation that we have because the Snowbirds are up 49-12. That is a round and out. It was Peyton Durer looking for her third made three-pointer of the half.
Blues to hit the brakes early.
Nick, we talked about earlier, and now it's time for the fourth quarter spot of Schultz's Marathon Gas Station and Party Store, featuring some of the best pizza that you can get on Snowbird away games, whether you're going to Inland Lakes, Pelston, shoot, even if you're going up north for the UP for a weekend getaway.
Yeah.
Schultz's Marathon Party Store has got exactly what you need, as Jeffers a little bit out of control there, but she will go to the free throw line as she draws contact. Nick, the pizza there is so good.
It is.
And I know you're a big eater.
I am.
So 2 slices or 3 slices there?
I go with 3.
3, okay. The
So
pep or the meat lovers, or what do you
The
think?
meat lovers.
I like the Hawaiian. I like the Hawaiian as Jeffers makes the first of 2.
So for anybody that out there that likes to go to the Schultz Party Store, if you need a slice of pizza or a cold beverage, get a hold of Pat Schultz or go see him for a hot slice.
How about a tank of gas?
And a tank of gas.
There you go.
Get it all
Jeffers
for
makes
one.
both free throws. It's 51-12. Nick, I don't know. It's a one-stop shop. You get a full tank, and then you get 3 slices of pizza. Not only is your car full, but so are you. As Jeffers gets the takeaway, layup, no good.
I think they should make that a $5 combo.
You mean to tell me that you think you should be able to fill up your car and get 3 slices of pizza for $5?
Absolutely. Combo deal. The mumbo jumbo.
Let's put that in the YouTube chat. Because that's what Schultz Marathon Party Store do. As the Snowbirds and the Ironmen, this is Belangia putting it up off the backboard. No good. We've got a foul called here against the Snowbirds. This will go against Skoronsky. Nick, what's the YouTube chat saying?
We have one person. Olivia Jeffers says, chicken is our fan nickname for number 24.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Okay.
And then from Glory Days, will you be broadcasting the St. Mary's girls basketball game on January 16th? We will be honoring longtime teacher and coach, Mrs. Jerry David, at the game.
That will be one that we will certainly have to put on the schedule as the Snowbirds knock down another three-pointer. See if we can get a quick replay of that one. It was Kaylee Jeffers who knocked it down.
Yep. She'll take a break.
Jeffers with 17 points in the game. 54-12 is the score. Apologize for the misunderstanding, Livy Jeffers. We thought you were talking about your favorite Mama Leone's dish. As this one's knocked out of bounds by the Ironmen. Lily Keister coming back in. Upcoming schedule for our broadcast of Gaylord St. Mary. The boys will be taking on Burt Lake Northern Michigan Christian Academy here tomorrow night. That game will tip off likely right around 7 p.m. Non-conference game, so it'll tip at around 7, I would say, as Collazo puts it on the deck, draws the contact. She'll go to the charity stripe for 2 free throws. Good to see some of the fifth quarter girls getting an opportunity to come in here and play, Nick, and play well, as Collazo has scored baskets in back-to-back games. Now looking for an opportunity to scratch in 3 consecutive varsity games as she knocks down the first of 2 free throws.
And we will let you guys know, too, if otherwise on games due to weather issues.
Yeah. And we say, you know, on like Monday or Sunday night, feel free to check out Next Level Broadcasting on Facebook. That's where we will post our weekly schedule, and you can check out who will be playing and when and where you can watch. As Skoronski is fouled, this will go against Peyton Durr. And for Peyton Durr, that is her first or second personal foul.
Jack Cordy says, put some ketchup on that pass.
Nona Skoronski with the southpaw release from the free throw line is good. For Skoronski, she's now in the scorer's book, Nick, with her first made basket. Second free throw, around and out. Keister on the offensive glass, tapped around, controlling it for the Snowbirds. We've got a new player in for Gaylord St. Mary. That's Sheridan Cook, number 23, as Durr puts up the left-handed running layup, no good. It'll stay here with the Ironmen. Nick, I know you wanted to give a special shout out for one of the Snowbird assistant coaches. Joining, I believe, for a second year is Carly Pratt.
Yeah. Welcome back to our family, and we're glad to have you here.
There's a nice basket made by Mancelona as they get that one in. That was Starlin Cook who was able to get it off the window.
Boy, Charles, I hate to tell you, but this game is going by fast.
Certainly is, Nick, and that's because we have the running clock initiated here as Belangia drives to the basket and is fouled. She's fouled by Omani Switalski. So Belangia will put up the free throw. First free throw is no good. Want to remind everyone coming up on the Gaylord Eye Care Center post-game show, we'll break down what we saw here tonight and then look ahead to the Snowbird boys tomorrow night hitting the hardwood versus Burt Lake Northern Michigan Christian Academy. That'll be an exciting game. You'll want to mark your calendars. That's tomorrow night at 7 o'clock here on nextlevelbroadcasting.net. Belangia tries to get the steal, and it goes out of bounds. 56-15 is the score as we reset our clock.
We will let you know tomorrow, too, on tomorrow's game. If the weather gets bad, we will update you as soon as possible.
As there's an offensive rebound put back up and in. Let's take a quick replay of that, Nick, if we can squeeze it in. We won't be able to, unfortunately, but Snowbirds adding 2 more points onto their tally here, 58-15. As Belangia loses it out of bounds. We've got 1 minute left to go. We want to thank all of our sponsors tonight for making this game possible for you to watch from the comfort of wherever you find comfort. We're here courtside so you can be couchside. We want to thank our friends at J&J Construction, the Gaylord Eye Care Center, Schultz's Marathon Party Store, Mama Leone's, and the Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport. If it weren't for them, there would be no us. And then there would be no you watching at home in the comfort of, you know, maybe some PJs. Maybe you got some pizza and breadsticks.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe you're watching Thursday Night Football.
Yeah.
And
maybe you went to Schultz Party Store and got yourself some pizza and a cold beverage to take home for football.
As this one's stolen away in the backcourt by the Snowbirds. This is Narnie Lawson looking to dribble out the last remaining seconds of this game. 7 seconds now. 5 to go. And that will do it. The Snowbirds take this one 58-15 over the Mancelona Ironmen. And the Snowbirds, that is, improved to 4-0, 3-0 in conference play. And this will be their last game of the new year. When they start 2026, they will have some big games coming up, including a showdown versus Mount Pleasant Sacred Heart. They'll be hosting the Irish here. One of the first games on the calendar for the Snowbirds in 2026. That'll be one you don't want to miss. We're going to step aside and come back when we return. The Gaylord Eye Care Center post-game show to follow. We'll be back after these messages.
Their services to local communities across northern Michigan With locations in Gaylord, Point City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
Okay, welcome back in to the Gaylord Eye Care Center post-game show. We want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. It's been a pleasure to be in your living rooms or be on your phone, whether you're out doing some errands, doing some chores, maybe some last-minute holiday shopping, or at home with a nice log on the fire. Charles Strail and Nick Wenzel here courtside, so you don't have to be here at all. And it was a dominating performance here by the St. Mary's Snowbirds, Nick, wasn't it?
It was. The Snowbirds put it on Mancelona. You hate to see it for Mancelona, though. They were trying everything they could to get this game back in control for them, and they just could not find that hope to just get a shot off. They were struggling with turnovers, and the other thing is, they're just having trouble with the shots. The Snowbirds are putting on their power and trying to say, hey, look, we're coming down the floor, like it either way or not. Here we come.
Yeah, that's a good way of saying it, Nick, and I thought the Snowbirds did that in the first quarter. I mean, they really came out and asserted that their will was stronger than the Ironmen's will was, and when the Snowbirds started knocking down those three-pointers, I mean, there wasn't much that Mancelona could do. Final scores for the night, Sahara Wells with 4 points, Peyton Glasby by our unofficial tally with 11, Nona Skoronski with 1, Emery Bloost with 8, Alira Cook with 2, Lily Keister with 7, Kaylee Jeffers with 17, Elmani Switalski with 2, and for Mancelona leading the way was Peyton Durer. She had 10. Starlin Cook had 2, Taylor Belanger with 1, Lucy Griefor with 2, and Jalia Kraft with 1 as well. That makes 15 for the Lady Ironmen. Snowbirds take this one and will take a 4-0 unblemished perfect record into the holiday break. Nick, one more time to the YouTube chat line.
Yep,
what have we got?
We have from Glory Days. Nice job, fellas. Thanks. Thank you for all your support of us. We've been here. We couldn't have done it without you guys being here, and couldn't thank our fans enough for supporting all of us, and we're glad we're here for you guys.
So for all of us here at the crew of Next Level Broadcasting, we thank you one more time. We thank our sponsors one more time. The Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport, J&J Construction, Schultz's Marathon Party Store, the Gaylord Eye Care Center, Mama Leone's, and our friends. We want to give a special shout out to Golf Gaylord as well for making this game possible for you to be tuning in from the comfort of wherever you find comfort. For myself, Charles Strail, along with my partner Nick Wenzel, Andy Bazinski here operating our camera work tonight. We say thank you and see everybody tomorrow night as the boys hit the court versus Burt Lake Northern Michigan Christian. Tip-off coming at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Until then, good night. Stay safe, everybody.